with ZipRecruiter.
Sigh of relief for the residents of New Orleans.
Local leaders in Louisiana were taking no chances as a tropical disturbance moved in from the east.
If we get one of these torrential downpours where it may be hard to delineate the road from the ditch, just be careful.
The immediate flooding risk has eased, but Lafourche Parish President Archie Chesson III hopes his constituents use it as a dry run.
Continue to get your game plan together. Pack that go bag with food and water and medicine in case something does pop up later on.
Hurricane season doesn't end until November. Jim Ryan, ABC News.
Taiwan's vice president says the nation won't provoke confrontation with China, which claims the island as its own. Tensions have been growing between Taiwan and China for months, which is why Taiwan is holding a 10-day military drill considered its largest ever. ABC's Britt Clannett is in Taipei.
War games on an unprecedented scale. Amid growing military pressure from China, Taiwan preparing for the possibility that Chinese forces could attack at any moment.
The State Department won't confirm reports that Taiwan's president will make a stopover in the continental U.S. on his way to South America next month. A man on New York's Long Island died after police say he walked into an exam room wearing a large chain and necklace and was pulled into an MRI machine. Chevron says it completed its $53 billion acquisition of Hess after securing approval from the International Chamber of Commerce in Paris. Dave Packer, ABC News.
He's coming. Here he comes. Surprise! Your table saw broke. Also, the warranty expired weeks ago, so you need to pay for a new one out of pocket.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Oh, and the replacement part you ordered doesn't fit, so it's completely useless.
What a waste.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
News Talk 610 AM and 102.1 FM. KVNU.
It's now 5:05 on this Friday afternoon with your KPNU News headlines. I'm Will Feelright. Well, just after a week after Diana Sabo announced that she is leaving Utah State University, the Aggies have appointed Sandy Barber, former vice president of intercollegiate athletics at Penn State, as its new interim athletic director. Now, USU interim president Al Smith announced the selection earlier this morning. Barber brings over 40 years of experience in college athletics, having held leadership roles at institutions including Cal, Notre Dame, and Penn State. Now, President Smith highlighted Barber's extensive experience in Division I athletics, emphasizing her national perspective as USU is transitioning into the Pac-12 conference. Now, Barber and alumnus Doug Fiafia will now co-chair an advisory group to help identify qualifications for USU's next permanent athletic director. Now, Smith stated that while interim presidents typically defer major hires, securing a transformative leader will be crucial to maintain momentum and prepare for the Pac-12. Now, the search for a permanent athletic director is expected to begin in early August. In other news, a very cool story over in Bear Lake where a Hiram businessman has constructed a unique 7,200 square foot luxury vacation home on the west side of Bear Lake, built from 7 40-foot shipping containers. Now, Michael Armbell's creation near Fish Haven, Idaho, boasts 6 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, sleeping up to 21 people. Now, it took him about 2.5 years to complete, sitting on a bluff now with an unobstructed view of the lake. Now, Armbell said that there was some initial skepticism from neighbors, but that faded quickly as his innovative home began to take shape. Now, he kept some of the container doors visible as a nod to the building's origins. The property now is going to be made available for short-term rentals and will be able to accommodate meetings, small weddings, and other retreats. Now, he hopes that the project inspires others to rethink building possibilities. And organizers of the deadly No Kings protest in Salt Lake City are now pushing back against claims by Governor Spencer Cox that they were warned against using armed security. Yesterday, Governor Cox stated that the Department of Public Safety had cautioned organizers months ago about the risks of having armed peacekeepers. However, Utah 50501, the protest organizing group, issued a statement contradicting the governor. They claim Governor Cox has been grossly misinformed and that they are not aware of having any such conversation with DPS in which they were warned against having a volunteer safety team. Now, Utah 50501 also denied ever telling the Department of Public Safety that it was a good idea for their volunteers to carry weapons. They clarified that while they respect Second Amendment rights, they never encourage participants to bring firearms. Now, the group says that their communications with law enforcement always focused on crowd safety. Of course, the protest last month resulted in the fatal shooting of bystander Afa Alu. Well, we've got a beautiful weekend headed our way as we're going to enjoy mostly clear skies once all these clouds push out of the area. Temperatures through the weekend are going to stay right around the low 90s like we saw today, with overnight temperatures in the high 50s. And it looks like overall it's going to remain mostly clear into next week. And weather this hour brought to you by Logan Extermination. If wasps and spiders think they own your home's exterior, get a full exterior spray today done by Logan Extermination. They'll take care of the wasps, the spiders, and other insects around your home. Call 752-8450 for Logan Extermination. And I'm Will Feelwright with your Friday afternoon news update.
Today's hearing aid technology can improve not only your life, but the lives of the people who care about you. Once again, you'll be able to hear the reason for their laughter and understand conversations. Dr. Paul Danes will customize a hearing improvement program to meet your unique requirements, whatever they are. Call Dr. Danes for an appointment at 753-HERE and let him show you how.
Bring back what you've been missing. Bring back Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology.
It all happens here. News Talk, KVNU, 610 AM and 102.1 FM.
A Disney cruise is no ordinary vacation. It's an adventure, a fairy tale, a dream. Step aboard and discover where favorite Disney characters meet fun for the whole family. Where total rest and relaxation meet the ultimate escape and excitement. Where a dream vacation meets a magical cruise. Only on Disney Cruise Line, where magic meets the sea.
Contact Morris Columbus Travel to book your Disney Cruise Line vacation at morriscolumbus.com.
Here's what some of our patients have to say about how Red River has changed their lives.
I went the traditional medicine route, and it was not tailored to me. It was just a one-size-fits-all. It was, this is how you do the program, and it's probably not going to work. That's what everybody always told me along the way, and somebody told me about Red River. They brought me in, they did testing, and everything was catered to my body and what I was actually experiencing, which was incredible.
At Red River Health and Wellness, our whole goal is to identify the underlying mechanisms driving your condition. Once we identify those imbalances, then we'll put a treatment plan together that's specific to you, and then we improve those imbalances one by one, and then slowly teach you and educate you and show you what to do and what not to do so that you're the expert in your own health long term.
I'll never forget the day I woke up and I went about my day and I stopped and I said, I feel completely normal. It really, truly not only helped me save my thyroid, but it gave me my life back.
Call Red River Health and Wellness at 855-55-RIVER.
Call Red River today.
Get your cooling fixed, call Gary Riggs. Get your AC fixed, call Gary Riggs. If you're having cooling problems, we're here to get them fixed. Just pick up the phone and call Gary Riggs. 435-512-6633. We'll come to you. Our service fee is low, just $25. We repair all brands and have certified installers. Get your cooling fixed, call Gary Riggs. Get your AC fixed, call Gary Riggs.
Searching for something fun to do with the whole family? Look no further than the Cache County Fair and Rodeo, where there's something for everyone. The carnival and vendors open at 4 p.m. every day. There's always something exciting happening at the Cache County Fair, with livestock shows and entertainment happening all the time. Bring the family to the rodeo every night, starting at 8 p.m. Each night has its own exciting theme and specialty acts. Our rodeo announcer, Reed Flake, will be there every night to bring the rodeo fun. I'm Abby Spencer, your Cache County Fair and Rodeo Queen, and I'm so excited to see you all there.
Come on out, let's have some fun at the Cache County Fair.
This is Cache County Fire District Chief Brady George. Due to increasingly dry conditions and high wildfire danger, Stage 1 fire restrictions are now in effect. These restrictions apply to all unincorporated private and state lands in Cache County. These restrictions include no open fires of any kind except within established facilities or in improved campgrounds or day-use areas on public lands. No smoking except within an enclosed vehicle, trailer, or building, a developed recreation site, or while stopped in an area that is paved or free from dry vegetation. No cutting, welding, or grinding metal vehicle in areas of dry vegetation. No operating a motorcycle, chainsaw, ATV, or other small internal combustion engine without an approved and working spark arrestor. No discharging or using fireworks, tracer ammunition, or other pyrotechnic devices, including exploding targets. Any of these acts is a violation of Utah state law and is punishable by up to 6 months in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. Cache County Fire District urges all residents and visitors to use caution during outdoor activities. Preventing wildfires and protecting the beauty of Cache County is a shared responsibility.
It's our 100th year of summer getaways at Murdoch Chevrolet. From the mountains to Moab, we'll get you there because every great summer starts with the right ride. Right now, take up to $9,500 off or get 0% for 3 years on the Silverado 1500. When you walk through our doors, you feel like family at Murdoch Chevrolet in Logan and Woods Cross and online at murdochchev.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Call 888-391-6083 or see dealer for complete details. Offer expires 7/31/25.
And this
Chim Chimney Fireplace loves to help people make it through the winter and stay warm. Believe it or not, they even help people love the wintertime, but they also love summer because it's the best time to buy a Fireplace Extraordinaire gas fireplace. And now the best brand in the industry has electric fireplace options as well. To celebrate, Chim Chimney is offering free installation through August on any Fireplace Extraordinaire electric fireplace. They also have amazing deals on previous year models. See their newly remodeled showroom in Logan or find them online at chimchimney.com.
Do you know a champion in our community? Nominate them for the KVNU Above and Beyond Salute. Every Friday morning at 8:30, we'll spotlight a firefighter, law enforcement officer, healthcare worker, or other deserving individual and give them a $40 gift card to Firehouse Subs. Submit your nominations for the Above and Beyond Salute by visiting kvnutalk.com. Help us recognize the champions in our communities. The Above and Beyond Salute, sponsored by Firehouse Subs on News Talk KVNU, the voice of Northern Utah.
Jason. Utah Governor Spencer Cox is urging citizens to be vigilant on public lands as drought conditions are worsening, and the state is also experiencing its busiest wildfire season in the last 5 years. Now, speaking yesterday, Cox warned of extreme fire behavior as 574 fires have already burned over 83,000 acres, and that's putting the state on pace for surpassing last year's total. Now, larger, more destructive blazes like the Forsyth and Deer Creek fires have also damaged or destroyed at least 31 structures, including homes. Now, the governor noted that so far, 72% of this year's fires have been human-caused, and that's a concern, especially heading into Pioneer Day. Now, he stressed the importance of checking fire restrictions, fully extinguishing campfires, and also avoiding practices like parking on dry vegetation. In other news that we're following on this Friday afternoon, an American Fork woman has pleaded guilty to charges related to the murder of her husband last summer, admitting that she conspired with her mother and brother. Now, Catherine Rostelli, a 37-year-old, pleaded guilty on Wednesday in Provo to reduce counts of murder and conspiracy to commit murder, along with felony discharge of a firearm. Now, while Rostelli was upstairs during the July 12th shooting, she admitted to luring her husband, Matthew Rostelli, from California to her mother's American Fork home under the guise of reconciliation. Now, she confessed to tracking his drive and ensuring that he found the door unlocked, aiding a plot to surprise him and claim self-defense. Now, Matthew Rostelli was shot and killed by his brother-in-law, Kevin Ellis, minutes after arriving. Rostelli faces up to 6 years to life in prison when she's sentenced next in September, that is. Now, her plea and potential testimony could also impact cases against her mother, Tracy Grist, and brother, Kevin Ellis, who both also face murder charges. And a follow-up on a story that we have been covering over the last several days. A West Wendover man who was reported missing last month has been found dead after an extensive search in Tooele County. 54-year-old Salvador Pedreza was last seen by his family on June 20th. Now, his disappearance was considered highly unusual when he didn't report to work over the weekend. Now, on June 22nd, deputies with the Tooele County Sheriff's Office found Pedreza's abandoned vehicle near the Salt Flats. Now, surveillance and license plate reader data had traced his vehicle's movements between June 20th and 21st, showing it traveling repeatedly toward where it was ultimately discovered. Now, multiple search efforts, including K-9 drones and search and rescue teams, were deployed. The Sheriff's Office announced Pedreza's death yesterday, stating that the circumstances are still under an active investigation. Authorities also extended their condolences to Pedreza's family and asked for patience as the investigation continues. Well, we've got a beautiful weekend headed our way as we're going to enjoy mostly clear skies once these clouds all push out of the area. As overnight tonight, we'll see temperatures dropping into the high 50s. And then for Saturday and Sunday, temperatures expected to be around the low 90s each afternoon, with overnight temperatures staying right around the high 50s. And it's the best of northern Utah that brings you our weather as part of the news. Here at the bottom of the hour, you can get the Best of Northern Utah magazine at the Logan River Golf Course, along with Kent's Market in Tremonton, Firehouse Pizza in Brigham City, and also Firehouse Pizza in Logan. This year, there was over 1,681 businesses nominated, 924,000 votes cast, and 287 winners. Congratulations to all those winners, and grab a copy of the Best of Northern Utah magazine. It's free at any of those locations. And I'm Will Feelwright with your KVNU News headlines.
ABC News, I'm Dave Packer. A complex prisoner swap bringing Americans and permanent U.S. residents home from Venezuela.
Well, the Trump administration says that these are largely innocent tourists who were either visiting Venezuela or maybe even neighboring countries and lured into the country of Venezuela and then detained simply for being Americans so they could be used as political pawns.
ABC's Shannon Kingston. In exchange, hundreds of Venezuelan migrants that the U.S. has sent to El Salvador are being sent back to Venezuela. With President Trump under pressure, the Justice Department formally requesting the unsealing of grand jury records tied to federal investigations of Jeffrey Epstein. 3 Los Angeles sheriff's deputies killed in an explosion at a law enforcement training facility. The cause is as yet unknown. Delta plane to Atlanta diverted back to LAX soon after takeoff today. After the plane reported an engine fire, the FAA says that flight landed safely. This is ABC News.
When Dad's roof started leaking, we didn't know what to do. He's a retired firefighter, always helping others, never asking for help. Thanks to Roof Rescue, he's getting a brand new roof for free. Roof Rescue is giving back to veterans, teachers, first responders, real community heroes. If you know someone who deserves it, nominate them at roofrescueusa.com. When you need expert roof repair, trust Roof Rescue. Call 435-999-4268 or visit roofrescueusa.com. Roof Rescue, providing watertight peace of mind.
Chim Chimney Fireplace loves to help people make it through the winter and stay warm. Believe it or not, they even help people love the wintertime, but they also love summer because it's the best time to buy a Fireplace Extraordinaire gas fireplace. And now the best brand in the industry has electric fireplace options as well. To celebrate, Chim Chimney is offering free installation through August on any Fireplace Extraordinaire electric fireplace. They also have amazing deals on previous year models. See their newly remodeled showroom in Logan or find them online at chimchimney.com.
Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody Believe
towels still soggy? Uniforms need a second spin just to feel dry? John at the Duct Hunter says it sounds like your dryer's begging for help. A clogged vent could be slowing it down and stressing you out. Call the Duct Hunter at 435-770-4813. They'll clean your dryer vent so it stops acting like it's on summer vacation. Because your dryer deserves a little self-care too.
How do you picture the golden years of life? Does it involve meaningful activities with family and friends? Maybe a field trip to some local sites with fun activities and social opportunities. Homemade meals, so you don't have to go to the grocery store. If you picture the golden years as some of your best years, may I suggest you see what Legacy House of Logan has to offer.
At Legacy House of Logan, we know how to take care of your loved ones, and it shows in every detail. Legacy House of Logan, your life just a little easier.